All right, welcome to the Teacher Danny stream. I am Teacher Danny. I stream all things metaverse. Today, I am going to start out by opening my own private room. Okay. Let's see. So I just opened up this room. I got to send invites. I let some people know online. Some friends that I texted. We're gonna try and get a game in here. Well, we're definitely going to get a game in here, and then we are going to. I'm going to be the announcer during the game. Okay, so let me just. Okay, I'm practicing my break thing. So basically, the stream is going to start in 2 minutes, probably 1 minute, because I'm basically ready. But I wanted to go get a water break. But before I do, I figured out a transition. I'm getting better at the streaming stuff. So watch this. Watch this. All right. And this is going to be, yeah. Oh. Wrong. There we go. Quick break. That's the one I wanted. There we go. All right. I don't think anybody showed up yet. So I'm going to start sending out the invites now. So, oh, I haven't even transitioned over yet. Oh, okay, great. We are back to normal. I'm going to check the stream, and I'm also going to start sending out invites. All right, so first things first, I'll send out some invitations. All right, players. How do I send out the invites? Okay, I might only have a few friends on right now. What is it, Monday night? It's moving really slow today. Okay. Did I ever get these people up? Some of these people I don't even remember. All right. So let's check the room settings again. All right. So room privacy is open. All right. So that means anyone can join now. Let me get quicker at this. Because here's the thing: is I don't usually host rooms, because I like to be the announcer. So I like to just pay attention to that and focus on the stream. But it seems like if I really want things to be, the times I want, the way I want it, I got to run the room, which is cool, which I'm fine with. We'll see if people. What's up, drummer boy? Hey guys. Hey, so this is going on my live stream right now. Your voices are not in the stream though. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be the announcer. Hey, what's up, buddy? So I'm going to go into spectate mode, and I'm going to put. So we might wait a minute, see how many people we can get in here. I mean, what do you think's a good amount to start with? 6, right? And I'm going to be the 7th. right, good. So already about a third of the people invited showed up. And there was a lot of people who just weren't online. I guess they're gonna get on. Wait. Oh, well, Mr. T just sent me an invite, but I didn't see that they were on. If I would have seen that they were on, I would have sent them an invite. All right. Where's Mr. T? Yeah, I don't see Mr. T on, so. Oh. Okay. Thanks, buddy. I didn't realize. Okay, Mr. Tater Tots. There you go. Oh, that's a way better name. That's really cool. Okay, All right, yeah. So people who don't know us and randomly come in might not realize what's going on. And I don't know how long people are going to want to say. What's up, Simon? Good. So I'm live streaming this right now. And I'm going to wait for us to get a couple people together, and I'm just going to be like the spectator. I'm going to go into spectate mode and just and call the play-by-play. Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. But how would I do that? So I go to room settings. Oh, it just says Metropolis right there. Perfect. Oh no. Yeah, so I set the fling. So we kind of have like a semi-standard that we go by. So I'm just trying to stick with what the status quo. So it's about 250 on the fling. Gravity is 95. Gravity's 95. You know, we're starting out with full shields, and if you're getting revived, you have half shields. I don't think I'm starting with a sword. A lot of us like to start with swords or guns. I don't give people swords or guns. If people really want it, I'll do it. Okay, all right, well, that's it. So you guys get to start the culture. So who knows what Teacher Danny's podcast or stream is going to be like in the future, but from now on, it'll be with swords. So here, let me figure out how you do swords. All right. So they for those of you guys who can't hear, who are watching the stream, they overwhelmingly agreed that okay, customize, that it was a good idea. Dropped currency lost. What is that? Currency held on death, 60%. Dropped currency lost. All right, I don't know. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, I was at the bottom. Okay, so search. All right, yeah. Let's, everyone's asking me to put in a sword. I don't really know how to do that, so let me, oh. Yeah, Damien, do you want to set all the settings and then just give the room back to me? Okay. And then I'll just remember this as, I hope so. Leave it at regular, dude. All right, for anybody watching the stream, I mean, there's the code. You can pop in. I am kicking sweat, so. No, not like you, Tater Tot. Tater Tot, there's no way you're getting kicked. There's no way you're getting kicked, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I need to call action, and I want you in the game because I know that there'll be good action. So I'm definitely, you know, not gonna get ready. Okay. So DAWC, I can't wait to hear the story behind this. Dragons always lasting constantly. I love it. Dude. Oh, man. Okay, guys. As part of my stream, I'd like to be one of the first people to announce Dragons always watching cautiously clan. Here we are, the creative and the well-deserving Damien. I wish you guys the best of luck, but you're not going to need it because you guys are going to depend on practice, teamwork, and treating people with respect. Well, at least 2 out of the 3 I know you guys are going to do. All right. Okay. Great. Yeah, I mean, I mean, but what? Won't that make it like impossible to kill anyone? Okay, well, Damien, you know what? I just trust you. Just set it to where you're gonna set it, and if it's really a problem, then I'll change it. But I trust you, dude. You know what to do. Okay, cool. How many? Okay, if we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we get one more person, we can go ahead and start a game. No. Sword, please. It's not a new guy. This is our buddy, Mr. T. Okay. Yeah. Is it ready? All right. Yeah. Well, no. Let's. You don't want to do 3-on-3? Somebody's gonna only have a team of 2, and somebody's gonna have a team of 3. Okay. All right. Hey, let's go for it. This will be fun. This will be mix it up. Good. Start the game. All right, we're gonna do a wild kind of mix-up. We got a team of 3 right here. On the other side, we have a team of 2, which is Woodland and Damien, and a team of 1, which is Tater Tots. So that's gonna be interesting. So I need to get out here, and I need to make sure I die. But I'm gonna need. Yeah, I gotta find an opponent. Plus, it's really difficult to die unless I find enough grenades. All right, everybody starts with a sword. All right, so that's convenient. So I didn't even have to run my own room. Where are they? I need to find someone so I can die. I was gonna make a lot of noise. Man. And when you're trying to find an enemy, you can't. But when you're trying to avoid one, actually, that's probably not necessarily true or anything. Right? Just that's when you notice, you know? Okay, I got 2 grenades. Come on. Let's see if I can find an enemy anywhere. Oh man, this is... Dude, they might... What if they kill each other before they... Okay, well, it doesn't look like anyone's died yet. Somebody's got to be in Kingdom. Okay, I heard an explosion. There we go. Yeah. Now let's do some fighting. David got taken out by Mr. T. Oh, why am I not? Oh, he must have changed one of the settings, and freaking now I'm stuck like this. All right. All right. That's why I had those settings. All right. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna back out and join again. You know, I was supposed to let Damien just kill my character so I could go into the mode. Oh, you know what? I haven't even checked the stream yet on the old YouTubes. All right. There we go. Yeah. And he usually like prides himself in being the one to kill me, but this time what's it called? Yeah, I got him killed by tossing out those zone grenades. All right, so here we got Amy Girl. Amy Girl on the team of 3. Woodland and Damien already out. Damien, are you in here? Can I hear? What's up, Pistolas? Chilling. Is Damien's not in here? He is. He's following them up there. All right. Tater Tot wanted to be on a team by himself, and that's exactly what he's getting. I mean, he is playing dodge the bullet, dodge the rocket, and it seems to be working. He's still at full health. Oh, but his builds did protect him, but they are gone now. He does another set of a floor here to protect himself, but drawing fire from multiple angles, just a simple structure is not going to do it, especially if he wants to fight back. Grenades being launched by Simon. Mr. T up here at the top. Damien just wondering where things went wrong when Teacher Danny threw all those zone grenades at him. Mr. Tater Tots' plan is just to stay up there at the top of the tower, stay alive, wait for the zone to push everybody out, but I don't know how reliable that is. Slowly but surely, the Bravo team starts moving in, getting a little closer, finding new angles to take him out at. What is Mr. Tater Tot thinking? He drops to a lower position. Drummer Boy going up to take the fight to him. Mr. Tater Tots defends his area, but has to expose himself to gunfire. But the M60 is not able to take away all of his entire shields. He makes it to the bottom with almost all of his health completely intact. He's getting ghosted by Drummer Boy, who's giving away positions to the team. Amy Girl and Simon just going ahead and staying outside, just waiting, giving Mr. T a chance to do whatever he's got to do, replenish ammunition, get better weapons, upgrade, get some heals. He's got the P90 out and at the ready. They decide to attack in through the door, but they haven't entered the building yet. And Drummer Boy is still just ghosting, giving away the exact position. Amy Girl getting ready by the door. She's getting direct intel on Mr. Tater Tot's position. Let's see how well Drummer Boy is communicating it over to him. Certainly Mr. Tater Tots heard Simon on the flying in. Amy Girl looking exactly where Mr. Tater Tots is, and they leap on him. He pulls out his sword for that close combat, but Amy Girl and Simon walk away nearly unscathed, giving the largest team, Bravo, the win. Dude, I just got to tell Mr. T how hard he was ghosted. Ghosting is like when I'm talking to the stream right now. Ghosting is when like you're dead, so the other team can't see you, but you can go to where they are as a ghost and not get injured and tell them where the other persons are. Hey, Damien, there's something wrong with the settings. It's what, the bleed out thing? Huh? Okay, so you fixed it? Okay, perfect. Thanks, buddy. See? Dragon's always watching constantly. ADB is in the house. What's up, dude? Hey, man. This is going on my stream tonight. Hey. Oh, you did? It's called Table of Tales. What do you think? Do you think people would like watching that as a stream? Okay, you don't think it was like because it was like a really cool story. Yes, sir. Yeah, what do you want me to tell the stream? Okay, DAWC is Damien's clan. Okay. Okay. So your dog, and what was your, well, you know what? I don't want to ask your dog's name because I don't want to say any personal information, but so your dog passed away in 2019, and that's where the C is. 2023. Sorry, those are all the same to me. You know, I'm so old. So 2023, and that's what the C is for. The D, A, and W have to do with things with your name. I don't want to get too personal about that because, again, you know, kids on the internet and stuff. But yeah, DAWC is Damien's clan. They're going to be awesome. Okay. Oh, Mr. T's in your clan? Awesome. All right, you want to get this game started? So we're going to keep it going. You know, I try not to be in the waiting room too long because I know that it will, you can't hear me talk to all those people, so it might be boring. Let me get you with the sword.
Warning, low health.
He killed me. Oh, good job. Itty bitty got me with the sword. I snuck up on him and I still couldn't take him out. All right. So, Itty Bitty on the Bravo team with that miraculous kill that he was able to pull off somehow through sheer luck. Now, so here we go. Itty Bitty and Simon over here at the cemetery, staking it out for the Bravo team. Let's see whoever this is over at Metropolis. I'm assuming it's more Bravo team members, and I assumed correctly. Drummer Boy over here, which must mean that Pistolas and Mr. T are just down here. All right. So in the gun store, the Bravo team going shopping. Nice big spree. So they're relatively spread out, but it doesn't look like it's any different for the Alpha team, as the Alpha team's got players right over here. We see Damien and Lemon kind of out scoping out the territory, taking what they need. Doesn't even look like they're looting. Looks more like they're looking, as opposed to the rest of the Alpha team, who is still over at the frontier. This is splitting these two teams up pretty far. Do we already have combat over here? So Mr. T runs into a pair of these Alpha team members. Damien is pushing. Oh, and takes out Damien. Damien takes out Mr. T single-handedly. Other Bravo team members getting on top of Metropolis to come defend their partner, leaving this a 2-on-2 fight, but only one on each team is actually firing any shots. Drummer Boy going back and forth with Damien. Finally, Z Lemon comes in to join the fight, help out Alpha. Mr. T pushes in. He wants to get a lot closer. He's got no shields, but Damien, I think, caught him. Oh, no, he hid, and Damien doesn't realize that Mr. T is just under him. Damien of the new DAWC clan sacrifices himself to launch as many bullets as he can, which was very poor timing, seeing as how Mr. T has now invaded the Alpha team territory. Damien already getting revived. Mr. Tater Tots pushing in on the Alpha team, getting a little supported from Bravo, but Bravo is not that interesting in going too far. Damien using that shield, taunting Mr. T to come at him with just the sword. He wants to duel, but nobody's matching it. Damien, go ahead and find some high position. Oh, look, he's telling him, he's like, don't shoot me. Oh, Mr. T was going to up the challenge, but you know, it's hard to communicate those things in Population 1. Now here's an easy conversation. Shooting versus shooting. Damien and Itty B both going out. Unable to challenge each other in a duel. They both get taken out by each other's teammates. Amy Girl holding down inside of the barn. Mr. Tater Tots comes diving in with a sword. Ooh, and Amy Girl had the shotgun out, but it only did so much. It seems like the sword is the winner today as Damien pulls out his sword, taking out a Bravo team member. Mr. Tater Tots challenging him to a fight right here in the center. Oh, and Mr. Tater Tots takes out a weakened Damien to win the fight behind the haystacks. I mean, that was a true samurai's duel if I've ever seen one. Mr. Tater Tots committed to that sword, takes out another two Alpha team members here, and finally is wasted by Amy Girl on the Alpha team, giving Alpha team an advantage, having 3 players. Oh no, both teams have the same amount of players, and now Alpha team has less. The fight is all happening here at the barn. Alpha team decides to do a tactical regrouping, but Simon does not want to give them the opportunity as he fires some long-range assault rifle. Drummer Boy again playing the position of the ghost. Itty B feeling super confident. Oh, but Mr. Tater Tots is, I mean, this is like Chucky. He's just killing person after person with this knife. Mr. Tater Tots diving in, not even going for any defense, and takes out another person with the sword. Oh man, that sword has its own soul at this point. Taking lives with one hand and reviving them with the other. Mr. Tater Tots is in total control of this match. Let's see if he can continue to support his Bravo team members as they chase down the last 2 Alpha team members, who are managed to revive a 3rd, oh, and a 4th, but they're immediately under attack. Woodman showing up for a revive, but Pistola is trying to stop it. Getting some help from Simon, and both of them taking out Tiff Win. Hello. So 2 Alpha team members are down, but none of the Bravo team members are. So that leaves a 3 to 5 player advantage for that Bravo team. Alpha is just trying to get into a safe position. Amy Girl doing everything she can, and which is not enough as she gets taken out, backing up to a position with the rest of her Alpha team. 3 Alpha team members just revived, so they go from 1 to 4. They are fighting back. Mr. Tater Tots finally deciding to use a distance weapon, firing that M60 one-handed at one point, but Alpha team quickly gets into cover. They toss out a zone grenade. So Alpha team getting pushed behind buildings, but those buildings are getting overtaken by the zone, giving Bravo team an advantage when Alpha is forced to run out into open cover. Unless they got some builds or they get behind this trailer. Oh, but a couple Alpha team members decide maybe it's time to bring the fight right back to them. Bravo team decides to fight them within the perimeter of the tower. Pistolas goes down, launching grenades that are weakening the opposing Lemon. Mr. Tater Tots, you know what he's fighting with. He's got that sword out, about to revive 3 of the Bravo team members. No Alpha team members close enough to do anything about it. They're regrouping, getting ready, but Damien is keeping them honest, letting them know, hey, you're still going to get challenged. Damien has to come down off of the wall and resort to peeking, but he is still firing. He is not backing off. He takes out Simon, lowers Pistolas' health, but, oh, gets stabbed in the back like Brutus to Julius Caesar. Tater Tots finds another victim for that blade in his hand. My goodness. I'm just gonna clip his sword kills today. Yeah. So let's see, we got, only 4 Alpha team members still alive right now. Woodland giving away the position of some of the Bravo team members, giving Tip to Win an opportunity to fight them with more intel, but Tater Tots and Itty B push in too quickly. Z Lemon tosses out a zone grenade that catches Itty Bitty, who quickly gets out of position of it. Mr. Tater Tots now has the high position. Alpha team grouping together within Metropolis, even going as far as stepping out of the zone, going ahead and taking damage to try to revive your teammates and look for a safe position. Simon on the Bravo team smells blood in the water, but he doesn't know exactly which direction to go. Oh, but he's just going to go ahead and search, and there's a chance he might run into Z Lemon, who's already fighting the opponents using a zone grenade. Z Lemon, one of 3 Alpha team members still up. Finally makes it back into the zone, but he enters a room that's occupied by another Bravo team member. Z Lemon and Simon having a close-up machine gun battle that Simon wins hands down. Bravo team member just waiting in the street. They're just looking for someone to fight. Alpha team, well, 2 of them still need to get revived, which I think they're about to get revived right now. Oh, but that's until the Bravo team discovered Woodland's position. Woodland staying alive by protecting herself with the machine gun, but gets taken out as it was a 3v1 situation. Lemon in there, taking out 2 Bravo team members in like a second. Leaps into the air to get into cover, but gets taken out by Pistolas, who manages to get the high position. We now have 2 team members up for either team. As Amy Girl goes down, that gives the advantage to Bravo, as Alpha's only got 1 person left alive. And they revive Z Lemon, doubling the size of their team. Z Lemon quickly goes right back down as he charges into the enemy. Damien in a well-hidden spot. Looks like he's going to get all 4 of the team members revived. But Bravo team is going to do exactly the same. And here we are, a 5 versus 5 start where 4 out of 5 people have been revived within the last minute. So iffy realizes where the action must be, charges in against multiple team members with his sword, takes out the first, takes out the second. I mean, they all start with swords too. And then he goes down to the depths of hell where he belongs because that sword is a work of the devil. I've never seen. That's like, it's like a John Wick movie. Simon trying to keep the Alpha team out of the safe zone. Alpha team pushing on their way in, all taking damage. Z Lemon dying from the battle zone. Bravo team members all revived. Alpha team only has 3 players that are getting killed as they try to enter the battle zone. It looks like Z Lemon, Z Lemon was just revived. When you revive, you start with full health. So they can just continuously revive each other and then start back out there in the zone. And it looks like that's going to be the plan. It looks like they're just going to go for constant revival. Bravo team decides we do not even want to wait for the zone to get there, so we're just going to go in there before it. Mr. Tater Tots enters the danger zone, willing to take damage in order to find some Alpha team members. Down to about a 1/4 of his health, he is still flying outside the battle zone. He gets back in just in the nick of time to start healing himself. Damien finding a tricky position down here. Oh, but still not quite within the battle zone, continuously taking damage. It seems like he's, there was a red soda right in front of him. I don't know if he realized it. All right, he's gonna go ahead and get them revived, but, he drank a soda. So as you can see, his health is going up. All right, he got the team alive, and if they're smart, they would come grab one of these red sodas. The Alpha team, 4 out of 5 of them being alive. Zone just coming within their reach. Woodland finding position within the battle zone. iffy choosing to exit the battle zone to attack the Bravo team. Now this strategy managed to knock out 3 of the Alpha team members. Tater Tots pushing in on the final member that are on this side. Damien, I don't know if anyone's got Woodland yet. Oh, and just as I say that, Drummer Boy finishes off Woodland and gives Bravo team the win. All right, guys. Wow, good one. Yes. 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 That was not a short game. All right. What? No, I saw that. It was a misunderstanding. He didn't understand. I saw the whole thing. If you watch the stream, you'll see. I watched the whole thing. I was inside the barn. I was even saying, he's got his hands up. He's got his hands up. But there was a miscommunication. So, yeah. But, dude, you know what else I got? Like your 600 sword kills? You were like an animal out there with that sword, dude. Crazy. All right. So, okay, this is really convenient that Damien was just running the room for me. All right. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Let me see. I'm just checking the stream. That's all I'm doing.
3 squads this match.
Okay. I have a feeling sounds like the stream's looking good. I didn't even get off the thing, Damien. You got me before you're so happy. Okay, Damien is ecstatic that he was the one to kill me. All right, take a little water. walleye. Oof. Just watch them for a second. Oh, you know, I just realized that might be noisy to you on the headset or so, you know, because like the mic is right here. So I'll listen for that later. Why do I have a dark spot? Ah, one of the lights went out. All right, I'm going to fix this light. All right.
Supply drop deploying to foothills.
I'm going to try to take it easy for the first half of this match. Just talk at like a slower pace. Just because, you know, I want to save up my energy. I mean, it's a lot to commentate. I don't even notice his jetpack. Oh, he does have little jetpack ones. Oh, they're little silver ones. Oh, looks like they're doing a little gift giving here. Damien was just gifted a nice 3-star P90. All right, Alpha team making plenty of noise, but it doesn't look like that's going to be an issue with Bravo team pretty well concentrated over there at the foothills. As we see the
Battle zone is now shrinking
up near construction site. I mean, for such a large team, this is pretty well concentrated. I am impressed to see so much teamwork. It's a hard thing to do, especially when you get to these large teams. So what are we looking at? Alpha team has 7, and Bravo team has 8. Okay. So Alpha team is at a slight disadvantage. Let me look at the players. I mean, I'm looking. I feel like I know almost everybody here. Who's this Louie guy? Just kidding. So let's see. All right, looks like we're going to get a little bit of action. And what would be nice is if the fight could begin and end here. You know? So, all right. Alpha team already firing some sniper fire. Oh, attacking Mr. Tater Tots, who was at position at the top of the windmill. Jaden getting some resistance while using that AWP. Backs up to a safer position in the wall. 2 Bravo team members, Simon and Pistolas, with very low shields, but are teaming up on Fearless and Tiff, but Tiff drops back. Fearless was getting low, but is starting to heal up, but Pistolas decides to dive in on that, and with the coordination of some of his fellow team members, they are managed to take out Fearless, Love, and Yada Yada. Bravo team is now moving closer towards the castle, but they run into resistance against Tiff, who gets taken out by Tater Tots and Pistolas, one with a sword and the other with machine gun fire. Bravo team charging into a freshly healed Alpha team, and 3v1 is not a challenge. It's neat at that moment. Fearless Love dropping back as he tries to protect the front of the castle. The wall has been breached. Pistolas launching countless grenades down into the ground. alternating with machine gun fire to the other side of the wall to keep Damien suppressed, who eventually succumbs to their wounds and goes down. Bravo team members now on the outside of the gate. Damien trying to protect it right at the gate, as well as 2 other Alpha team members. Amy Girl and Tiff to Win backing up to get into a better position. Tiff to Win taken out by dual machine gun fire from the Bravo team. LT quickly to go scoop up whatever materials that they need. Damien using that sniper rifle to make targets out of all those who are trying to run in the gate. And Mr. Tater Tots charges at Damien with the sword, lowers his health. Itty Bitty was charging in from underneath, finishes Damien off with some machine gun fire just to turn it onto Yada Yada and take her out. Itty B now setting up right in front of the castle. Lots of barriers, trying to protect himself from Jaden's AWP. Jaden receiving fire from a new position directly across from him. Using that sniper rifle for close range combat, manages to take out Tater Tots, who technically died from the zone, but only because he was so low from Jaden's AWP fire. Bravo team surviving, as well as some Alpha team members. The entire Bravo team is now healed up. That's good. That's good. Keep going. I wish other people could hear you, because that would be really funny for my stream. So I am live streaming this, but nobody can hear you. So I know. That takes all the fun out of it. Now you can't like say racist things on my stream or anything. Oh, boo-hoo. Cost 99 cents. Don't worry. I mean, it's not like anybody's watching it. Okay, so here we go. Alpha team making their way over to the care package, finding that it's freshly looted. Alpha team still spread out after it looks like they are down a player. They started out with 7, are now down to 6, giving Bravo team a 2-player advantage.
Zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
Alpha team grouping up, trying to do whatever they can to stay alive. I mean, they're always going to have that 2-player disadvantage, and it doesn't seem like the Bravo team is interested in splitting up anytime soon. And they are ready for action. I don't know if they realize the player difference. Because I don't think they get to see the roster of the opposing team, so they might not realize that they're down. Tip to Win, trying to use surprise to take out some Bravo team members. And surprised they are, but dead they are not, as it backfires. And Semper Fi and Simon both attack Tiff to Win, who has to retreat back to the 5 other Alpha team members still on her team. Bravo team seems to think that they know what direction to go in. They got to look at some Alpha team members and are charging in. Semper Fi taking it all the way to the Alpha team. Woodland staying in cover, getting ready to surprise Semper Fi, shooting him in the back with a little help from Damien. Damien fighting it out with LT over at the truck stop. Woodland now jumping in on this fight. Damien setting a trap that's backfiring. Oh no, he was using the barrels. I didn't notice that the barrels were there as protection. Ooh, and took out several other players, but then gets destroyed with what looks to be the Matadors. Fearless Love using the sword to take out enemies as well, while reviving 2 of them. 5 Alpha team members attacking Bravo team. This is their chance to do it, as there's only 1 Bravo team member alive. Semper Fi, if they can find him, they end the game, and they do. Alpha team with a 2-player disadvantage wins. Whew. Alpha team was celebrating that one. You see Damien up there shooting that machine gun fire. That was cool. That was a good win. Man, I'm getting some good videos today. I just don't know. I don't know how watchable they are. I don't know. You. Okay. Hey, let me just tell everybody who's in this room that this is a live stream. So your voices are not going to be in the live stream, but you are participating in a live stream. Okay? Get ready. Yeah. Where's Louie? Where'd Louie go? Where's Damien?
Three swans this match.
Yeah! Finally, I did it! I did it! Thank you, dog man. I know you don't know me, and you probably didn't realize that I was trying to die, but I'm guessing Itty B probably told him. Oh, I finally won. I finally won. You like my technique for fighting with a sword? Here's my technique for fighting with a sword. Let's see how I look on the camera. Oh my god. You know, you slice them as many times as you want. It's not like the force of the slice matters. It's how many, once you make contact, that's it. You get the damage. Okay, Bravo team well concentrated over at Metropolis. It seems like Alpha team's a bit more spread out, though it does seem like that a lot of them dropped at Sandbox. I mean, as fruitful as Sandbox can be as a looting area, it can only hold so many people at once. So it looks like we have Tiff Twin decided to check out the Armory and Observatory, and Tony's the lone player over here at Kingdom, storming the castle. Hope he has fun. Now, Damien joining the rest of his team over at Sandbox. I am looking forward to a meeting between these two very large teams. Okay, it seems like they did make a grown-up team. I'm looking at the team. Yeah. Well, Damien made the team, so he's gonna put himself on the grown-up team. That's so funny. All right. All right. Alpha team, the grown-up team. All right, let's just... Look again, just sharing. Look, a gold SPR. Dude, upgraded him to the max. Look, Damien's gonna be like, oh, I'll pick up these scraps, no problem.
Madison is now shrinking.
Follow Louie. Analyze his gameplay. Who is... Oh, he's shooting Woodwind. Oh, probably because she likes that SPR. Now, let's see. I wonder who heard that. Amy Girl is not that far from Dogman, and I don't know how far away you can hear those sniper shots, but I'm guessing you heard them from there. Dogman looking for a superior position, trying to get up there on the satellite dish at the corner of the tower. But another Bravo team member, along with Itty B, find the Alpha team stronghold. Itty B charging in with no cover, finally builds some of his own in the shape of about 12 barriers. Just Gonna Send It is holding on to that M60 trigger and not letting go until they force him to with suppressing gunfire. More Bravo team members joining in on the fight, but Alpha team's really got this hill. They've really got this. The hell is down there because the hill is heaven to Alpha team right now because they are protecting themselves so well. Mr. Itty B again charges the front line, but this time actually makes it close enough to an enemy to attack using the dual Matadors to take out one player, but then gets wiped out by Tiff Win. LT and Just Gonna Send It about to get into a fight. Just Gonna Send It on the Bravo team defeats LT with a sword. Alpha team still the dominant force in the sandbox. Bravo team, though, creeping in inch by inch, but they don't have their full team as some of them had to drop back to go replenish. Itty B, though, doesn't seem like he's in any hurry to go replenish. He charges in and takes out Yada with his sword. But again, Tiff puts him back down into the shadow realm. So he'll be returning in just a moment. Fearless Love maintaining the edge of their perimeter, firing off some sniper shots
Zone shrinking in.
to keep the
60
enemies at
seconds.
bay. Dogman finally using that position to fire some machine gun fire at the edge of the Alpha team's perimeter. Bravo team members, you know, some of them are moving in, and I think if they get more players to move up closer, they will have a shot. Especially now that the Alpha team has some members that are slightly spread out. We have even numbers of team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Bravo team also has a 1-player disadvantage, as Alpha has 9 players. So Itty B again wanting to be really close to the action. 50 finding LT, unexpectedly shoots him in the back, giving Bravo team the confidence to start moving in and getting closer to that sandbox. As you see, the Alpha team is not only recessed into the sandbox, they've retreated all the way to the back of the sandbox. So it seems like they're just getting out of dodge. And the rest of the Alpha team is starting to move with them. Bravo team very unaware of how few Alpha team members are still left over here at the sandbox. 58, Teacher Danny. Over by the sandbox. Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, it's streaming on Teacher Danny VR on YouTube. Yeah, no, just say it. I gotta throw in the what's it called? The ad whenever I can. It's all about branding. The plug. That's it. All right. So Bravo team takes over the sandbox. Alpha team doing a tactical regrouping over in the cemetery. LT exposed to some fire, but does not get into cover or make his own, and decides to return fire with a rocket launcher. LT and Itty B having it out hill to hill, but he got some help from Fearless Love as he shot over his shoulder, ending Itty B with a sniper round, who's already up, as 58 was quick with those paddles. He must keep those things on a warmer. LT going for a flank, not bothering to go heal up. Catches an angle on Itty B, but Itty B finds cover and is backed up by 58. LT just trying to find any nook or cranny he can. The Bravo team is having none of it, though. LT finally forced to pause for a moment, group up with some team members. Alpha team over here at the top of the church, shoring it up for battle. Have you seen anyone build a fort this quick since the CDs? If you know, you know. two Bravo team members, making it very difficult for Alpha team to pay attention to the larger set of enemies by flanking them. And they're also in a really good position to not be shot. Let's look from their point of view. I mean, what is that? The CX4. I can't tell what star that is, but it doesn't seem to be kicking around a lot. And in these games, typically there's usually a lot of ammo. So AKA Poppy is just going to continue firing assault rifle ammo until they make him stop, which they finally did. Tony was up there returning fire, but gets taken out by Dogman with a sniper shot. Alpha team getting ready to revive their two downed players. Itty B charging in against Yada Yada, only has a sliver of health. Yada Yada holding her position, waiting for him to come out from the build, but he decides to stay in and let himself heal up for a moment. Now that he's got his heals, he does take a position, but he's still trying to protect himself. Yada Yada sneaks up behind him, shoots him in the back. Louie trying to protect the cemetery, but gets taken out by Just Gonna Send It on the Bravo team. Amy Girl with their rocket launcher, now launching out a zone grenade, trying to keep the Bravo team back, but that's just what the Bravo team's doing. They're staying back. They're keeping the Alpha team busy with some long-range fire. AKA Poppy really likes holding onto the side of that wall and shooting over it with a CX4. And until you shoot him in the face, that strategy seems to work pretty well. Now here we are. Bravo team now are the ones who are going to get pushed on because Alpha team has no choice. But Alpha team does has plenty of places to get into cover as they move closer to Bravo.
60 seconds.
This is kind of like a paintball fight over here, except you die instead of get wet. Tony taking out Itty B. Amy Girl and the Alpha team getting taken out. Z Lemon finding a peak position to launch a zone grenade. Zombie Walker and LT deciding to move in on Bravo team's flank. Zombie Walker goes down, but didn't go alone as she took out some of the Bravo team. Tony now finding a position against Bravo team, Just Gonna Send It, diving in and taking out two players immediately until Damien turns around and teams on him with Tony. Bravo team members seem to be winning a lot of these fights, but people are going down as quickly as they're getting revived. I mean, it's hard to even keep track. Many Alpha team members going down. Itty B, 58, firing his machine gun, finally get taken out by Tony. Yada Yada outside of the battle zone gets taken out by Just Gonna Send It. Woodland revenges her fallen comrade by taking out the Bravo team's Just Gonna Send It. Bravo team now all entirely within the battle zone and fully revived. Alpha team's got 3 players down and they're all outside of the zone. The Bravo team is using this as their advantage. Alpha team is pretty well concentrated together. Just Gonna Send It dives in with a sword to take them out. There are only 3 players left on the Alpha team. They're gonna have to start reviving soon. It looks like that's exactly what they did, and all but 2 players are now revived. Bravo team getting their own ranks refilled. Z-Lemon on the Bravo team ghosting the Alpha team, giving away their position. Dogman staying outside of the battle zone to go ahead and fire some shots at Alpha as they run in. And run in is what they're gonna have to do, unless they find a whole lot of sodas or bananas. Dogman taking his time to line up the shots, but it doesn't matter because he's got open targets. They don't even see which direction he's shooting from. Fearless Love, the final Alpha team member alive. Are they going to be able to get away? They're found a hiding position over in the sandbox, going as high as he can go. It seems like he has lost the Bravo team for the moment. He's getting the revive started. Okay, they found out where he is, but he's still going to be able to revive people, and people are able to fall. Ooh, Tony drops down on AK Poppy with the sword, but too many Bravo team members are still alive and holding decent weapons. So Bravo team wins with only one player not. All right, that was good. Man, these matches always go down to the very end. I was so, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was so happy. I was so happy I finally beat you. Yeah, it was the first time I beat you in the sword fight, yeah. What's up, dude? I see that, dude. So does anybody need you? Is everything cool? What's up, Louie? Come on, yeah. What's up, dude? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. So the clan leader of DAWC, Damien, is I'm talking to the screen right now. He is going to change out the map so we have like the loot boxes and things like that. You can like buy things like care packages and such. Yeah. What's up? Aha! All right, where are you at, Louie? Louie, what were you saying? Oh, please tell me. I want to hear it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Louis giving me some good advice for some of the tutorials that I write. Oh, we can all hear each other? Oh, no. So, all right. Hey, buttons get pushed. You know, it's all right. We're good. Okay, so just to tell everybody watching the stream, what happened is when we started the match, all players were, you could hear. So we could hear the enemies. And so that means it was like 24 people all talking at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, what's up, Eddie? Okay. Okay, so Eddie is challenging me to another one-on-one fight. Okay, I'll try to make it to you, but if I get... Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, I remember you beat me last time. You don't have to bring up all the specific stats. Okay. Yeah, well, I thought a sword would be good. I thought a sword would be a good way to fight. I'm missing with some of these guns. Oh, oops, hold on, I can use this. I'm not going. I think I'm just not going forward.
Squad battle. 3 squads this match.
I thought we were gonna start. I didn't know it was gonna be right here. Oh, you don't gotta cheer right on top of me, dude. Man, kid's like 1 year old. He just emoted me on my own stream. All right.
Supply drop deploying to cemetery. Supply drop deploying to observatory.
Got a little milkshake there, buddy? You gonna drink your milkshake? If only you could like rotate with this thing. Wouldn't it be cool to film a little movie in here?
Battle zone is now shrinking.
What was that movie with the guy with the blue shirt? It was Ryan Reynolds. It was Deadpool. It was the Deadpool guy. I'm asking like you're about to. Hold on, I guess maybe someone could write it in the thing. Let me start looking at the live comments. It was like 2 million this time? All right, 2. All right. Man, Fearless does not sit still. he is not going to let himself get sniped. All right. Okay, looks like some teams might start at least noticing each other now. Who are those down there by the tower? Some more Bravo team. Okay. And where's the closest Alpha team? Damien wasting no time. Start getting in on that fight.
Supply drop deploying to cemetery.
Oh, Damien finally takes some damage up here. Brussy was one of the attackers, and the other one seems like it was Dogman, who's dropping down now to go pick up what's left of this care package. Oh, also finding another sniping position. He's getting that AWP. Is that Damien still up there? No, Fearless left. SPR taking a shot to the right hip, costing about 95 points off of his shield, courtesy of Dogman. Chavo at a very long distance, even for a sniper rifle, squeezing in some shots, but also taking some damage.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Not sure who she's shooting at up there. It's the only Alpha team members. Spyro, who is back up, wants a little revenge from Itty B, but Itty B's got a whole lot of opponents, teammates behind him, which he doesn't even need because he wins the fight on his own. It seems like she went in there with just a handgun. This time, Itty B charging in on the Alpha squad while Zombie Walker tries to revive Spyro. Damien Tony getting some sniper fire in from the sandbox to protect their Alpha team members. Spyro diving right back in with that PX4 handgun, but this time is taken out by 50. Looked like they were using the MP5. Spyro diving in on the Bravo team to give away some of their position, but then decides to drop back for that revive. Zombie Walker getting taken out, trying to defend the hill. 58 getting that final shot in, but dies themselves. Tiff using the tree for some cover while Damien and Tony fire more sniper fire at the Bravo team. Itty B creeping in closer and closer, going from barrier to barrier, squeezing in shots whenever he can, and finally goes in for a deep dive using a rock as cover. Quickly picks up a gold weapon from the opposing team. And Alpha team is not giving up their position very easily. I mean, they're not giving up at all. They're basically holding fast. The Bravo team is going to need to concentrate into one position. I mean, that's the only way they're going to get through this team, seeing as how Alpha team is actually a bit spread out. So Bravo team all attacks at one point, then they'll be able to break through, but they don't even have their entire team here.
Supply drop deploying to cemetery.
Oh, well, the supply drop back here, so. Oh, and now there's going to be another supply drop, and he doesn't even need to leave the cemetery. Right on the ground below him. There's gold Uzis would be nice too. Now the tide has turned as the zone is pushing the Alpha team out. The zone is going to start shrinking in about 45 seconds, and when it does, it's going to slowly push the Alpha team out of the sandbox. However, they might leave on their own accord. Itty B challenging Tony at the edge of the sandbox. Tony holding their ground, but being overwhelmed by 3 Bravo team members. LT now coming out to see what's all this noise about. Starts fighting with Itty B, takes him out, but loses to 58, who's shooting from the sky now. 2 Bravo team members now on top of the cylindrical structures at Sandbox. And they actually have higher position now on Alpha Team than Alpha Team did when they were up there. Bravo Team taking to the air to attack Alpha Team. Amy Girl using cover to shoot them while they dive in, taking out several of the Bravo Team members. But Z Lemon sneaks up from behind and shoots at Amy Girl with some help from You're Gonna Send It. And just like that, 4 Alpha Team members are down. I mean, it's just relentless with, you know, it's always going to come down to the final zone when we have these gigantic teams. Right, let me get this out here. Right, LT out of the zone, decides to make a leap of faith and start heading in to meet up with his teammates. LT being careful with their positioning, doesn't want to put himself out somewhere where it could be dangerous. Fortunately, he's got Chavo on his right flank. He decides to get up in the mix, starts fighting 58. Ooh, and gets taken out from
deploying to cemetery.
Manta from a medium to long range distance.
60 seconds.
Manta now firing at Alpha Team members as they scramble over into the cemetery, trying to make zone. Alpha Team all concentrated in one corner with 2 Bravo Team members attacking them. Alpha Team splits up and half of them go attack the Bravo Team reviving at the church, and the other half go attack the 2 players flanking them. Neither plan of which is going well. Now they are managing to take out some of the Bravo Team members. It's costing them a lot. Bravo Team taking position at the top of this church. LT deciding a close range battle is what's going to do best, but there were just too many Bravo Team members up there. Prophet unable to get any rocket launcher shots off until they were knocked. Bravo Team not enjoying the advantages of the top of this church anymore. Alpha Team well concentrated together over at the side of the cemetery. I Want to Pet Monkeys, Pat, Bravo Team member within their line of sight. All right. See, Bravo is right in front of Alpha Team, and Alpha Team's going to have to charge through these 3 players on a hill. Now, they have a player advantage over here, but here comes more reinforcements from the Bravo Team as they see that this position is a way to take out multiple Alpha Team members at once. But the problem with multiple targets is, well, a lot of those targets are able to shoot back. Okay, Fearless, I Want a Pet Monkey, LT, and Spiral all down from the Alpha teams. Chavo staying up with Tip to win. Amy Girl surviving, returning fire. Getting those revive paddles ready. Damien diving into his Alpha team to be near them. Alpha team with still 4 players down. Oh, and just like that, they revived many players, but the Bravo team is not letting them get out of this position. I mean, this is where they are born, and this is where they die. It just seems like the Alpha team is struggling to get out of this position. They are now down to only 3 players alive. Fearless Love finally changes position, gets them out of the zone of death that they were all trapped in, sets up as much of a barrier as he can, but then is eventually eliminated by a charging Z Lemon, giving Bravo team the win. Nice job, Bravo. 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 All right, let's see. Maybe I should play. How long has this stream been going on? Okay. No. Oh, okay. Hour 26. Okay. All right, that was cool, man. Oh. This shotgun. Look it, because you can do a lot of damage. You know, if you grab it, it you know, makes the spread tighter, so that way, you know, more of your bullets will hit your target if you you know, aim right. So you go in and look how many bullets you just fire at one person. Okay.
Choose
Big
one
team.
this match.
Maybe I should play a little bit before I jump in and start spectating. Okay, he's gonna come with me. Yes, good. My buddy. Oh, 2 people. Fuel only goes 50%. Right, here I go. All right, so I have to die anyway, so might as well have some fun. So what should I do? Yeah, I don't know. I'll try and get a bunch of grenades. Oh, you know what I want is an M60, and I'm gonna fire at someone, and I'm not gonna hit them. That's what I'm gonna do. I know that doesn't sound fun, but it would totally be so much fun.
Supply drop deploying to food.
I I gotta make sure I don't hit anyone. Yes, M60. There's more yellow. Ow! Come on! I just wanted to scare everybody. All right. Well, anyway, at least I brought LT to the enemy. All right. As you see, I got caught in between the Alpha team and the Bravo team. So look, this is where I just died building this structure. LT came and shot me in the back, which he's supposed to do. You know, I'm an enemy player. Like, doesn't say my name above, you know, or anything. Hey, what's up, buddy? Your Oculus is bugging out. He's got that CX4. Let's just peek with that CX4. All right, doesn't seem like that window is going to be advantageous anymore. There's no more Alpha team members at the construction site. Fearless Love regrouping with his team. Bravo team slowly coming together. See, this is one of those times. If Alpha team would just get together and go take out these guys, boom. You want a baby bobcat? Like the cat? Like the actual cat? Okay. LT tries to sneak in on the Alpha team, but gets taken out. Even though he defeats Spyro, but he died and left all his purple weapons over here. Okay, Z Lemon got that sniper rifle out. Looking for an open shot. Tony passes with his line of sight. Currently, Damien is as well, and he fired a shot, but I'm not really sure exactly at who.
Battle zone shrinking in.
Lennon carefully staying in positions of cover, along with his fellow Bravo team members as they move through. Damien, thinking he had another second to make it over to the barn for protection, starts getting some overwhelming firepower from the Bravo team and barely escapes with his life. Tony and Fearless Love coming to back up their team member. LT and Tony running into each other. Ooh, LT ran into more than just Tony on the Alpha team. He ran into 4 Alpha team members and was taken out before he could do any damage. LT on the way back to his team. Bravo team and Alpha team just kind of firing shots at each other. Dogman on the Bravo team looking for how he can contribute to his team, just kind of waiting in the back. Looks like launching some rockets at the Alpha team member is how he's going to contribute. Now LT recently revived, grabbed a weapon, and with another fight with Tony, but this time Tony goes down, but LT still does not manage to survive as he was attacking with an AWP from close range and did have a PX4. All right. Tony getting revived just as quickly as LT. but the zone is going to be pushing every single player over except for who actually is in the zone already. Not even in the zone yet. Wow, the zone's down here. So it looks like almost nobody's in it. Is someone up there? Where am I not seeing them on the map? Okay, you're LT. So this... Is someone building a sky bridge? Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, Bravo team member over here at the edge of the tower with a sniper rifle. Switches over to the rocket launcher. Alpha team scurrying back into the battle zone, getting attacked by Bravo team. Has several players down, but manages to pull together a team to fend off some of the Alpha team members at the front of the pack. Alpha team, as of yet, are not even able to cross the street. Oh, M60 fire from the top of the tower. Just gonna send it. Finally gets sniped. It says technically that he fell to death, but it looked like they got sniped. I don't know how you could fall to this just standing there. So Alpha team is reviving their players. Bravo team's players are all pretty much up. Now they are battling over here next to the construction site. LT deciding to charge in. Taking a lot of damage as he does and eventually overwhelmed by Alpha team members. Amy Girl out on the edge with no cover, gets taken out by Manta. Bravo team members trying to surround the Alpha team. Alpha team in kind of a tight spot. You know, everybody, there's only so many places that are in cover and within the battle zone. Yeah. Alpha team struggling, maintaining, you know, their players over at this house. I mean, this house is keeping them alive, but it's also the place where they keep going down. So it looks like some revives are actually going to take place outside of that house. Ooh. Z-Lemon also with the M60. Just firing shot after shot into that house. Fearless Love flanking the flank by getting behind Bravo team, sniping out Z-Lemon. Now attacking Prophet on the Bravo team, who has to abandon the construction site. Fearless Love takes LT out of the air, giving the Alpha team enough time to revive every single one of their players, now giving them a 5-player advantage over the Bravo team, who only has 5 players up. It looks like they're going to revive right now as well. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, so Alpha team's got 9, Bravo team's got 8, and every player is alive. Sounds like Jay and Zombie Walker are getting into a scuffle. Jay with his sword out, ready to move quickly. Cannot find Zombie, so he does what I do at the grocery store and just runs down every aisle. Honey? Honey? Just kidding. Zombie Walker escapes, gets her own M60 prepared, surrounded by teammates now.
60 seconds.
Fearless Love taking over Complex 76. Unbeknownst to him, 2 Bravo team members are coming in from the east. Fearless Love. Ooh! Z-Lemon tries to surprise Fearless Love, but Spyro comes to support Z Lemon. To attack Z Lemon, supporting Fearless Love. Jay using the M60. Fearless Love getting taken out right after he takes out Jay by Lemon. Tony abandons his revive. Jay staying back behind enemy lines, ghosting the opposite team, giving away their position. Z Lemon and Amy Girl get in a fight where Fearless Love jumps in at the last second. Spyro getting ready to revive some of her teammates. Zombie Walker's got that M60 out and ready. All she needs is a Bravo team member to shoot it at. And it looks like she's going to have an opportunity. 7 out of the 8 of them are still up. I don't know if Jay is going to return over his team or if he's going to continue to ghost Alpha and give away their position.
Supply dropped her down to Defiance.
Tiff wins as soon as she pokes her head out. It seemed like the Bravo team was hidden, but as soon as there was an enemy in their line of sight, they started firing. Oh, and who is going to get this care package right in the center of both teams? It looks like Woodland's going to brave it out and drop her old rocket launcher for a new one. Another care package drops right on top of the construction site.
Zone is shifting.
This is now an urban combat situation. And care package after care package keeps getting dropped. I guess you can order them in. Bravo team decides to, instead of hold their position, to start pushing in on Alpha, and it is not panning out well for them as Alpha team has about every corner covered, taking out each Bravo team member that tries to push in on them. Now this will be interesting, seeing how the zone is going to push every single player in the game. Where everyone's standing now is going to be zone in about 30 seconds. Oh, well, in about 5 seconds, but in 30 seconds, they'll have to be all the way to this white line if they're going to avoid losing health just by standing there, which is exactly what the zone will do. Fearless Love can't really afford to spend much time in the zone as his health is pretty low. And we know the zone only affects your health. It doesn't affect your shield, so if you have full shields, the zone can still do a lot of damage. Tony taking out Cypress, who was trying to flank the Alpha team. Bravo team very well concentrated together, hiding behind some rocks in front of Graveyard. LT staying on the front lines, being pretty brazen with his shots, but also getting back into cover to stay alive as he loses his shield. LT is going to give himself some time to heal and try to avoid that zone grenade if he can, and he avoids neither as he gets taken out by Woodland, withheld by a zone grenade. Alpha team holding down the cemetery, but it doesn't matter because they're going to have to give it up right now as the zone is already pushing them to the next area. Bravo team fully in the zone, but half of their team is not even up. Just as quickly as they try to revive, players get taken right back down. Damien dove in and risked himself, but it seemed like it was worth it to prevent some more revives happening. Damien now taking out Cypress. Jay in the back for Bravo team. Looks like he's going to get into a position where he can start reviving people. It seems like he got away from Alpha. Alpha does not see him over there. They're paying attention to Manta, who's taking on what's left of the Alpha team. Tony decides to sneak in on his position, but Manta just gave that position up, and now he is behind enemy lines. using a pair of Uzis to attack Alpha Team, killing Amy Girl. And with what little health he still has left, manages to fire at some more enemies, makes it into the zone, but then he gets taken out by Zombie Walker. Alpha Team doing more reviving. Bravo Team member Dogman is not sure how many people just got revived. Switches over to that standard PX4 and manages to finish off Amy Girl. But Spyro comes around and kills the Bravo Team member Dogman. Most of Bravo Team now outside of the battle zone. They just crept back in. They're trying to stay in cover, but the zone is slowly eating them over. Damien trying to stay on the front lines by getting down below a rock to heal up, pulling out a milkshake to survive. Z Lemon going all the way in the back, probably gonna play anchor. Yeah, he's only one of 2 players still alive. I don't know if any team members are gonna go to the Bravo Team member, just gonna send it. Okay, it seems like the Alpha Team didn't know exactly where the Bravo Team revived at, but I think now they heard it because they're sending a zone grenade over. The Bravo Team is not even concerned about the battle zone as they dive in to attack the Alpha Team. Oh, and 2 Alpha Team members are coming from out of the outer zone to join their comrades. And as of yet, it's a pretty close team. Damien tries to leap to the air to attack Dogman. Fires on Damien and takes him out right before taking out Amy Girl next. Chavo comes for revenge, but Dogman, LT, and Jay all take out Chavo. Just gonna send it, and Z Lemon freshly revived. And JCL right back down as Tony from the Alpha Team decides to push back on them. Spyro hiding inside a building. Tony unaware that there are Bravo Team members literally could shoot in just about any direction and hit somebody on the opposing team. Tony still unable, just caught bad timing in a moment of confusion. Woodland gets taken out by Z Lemon on the Bravo Team. Just gonna send it, getting his revive paddles ready. Getting ready for the Bravo Team members who are coming over. The only Alpha Team member actively fighting right now is Damien, who defeats Just Gonna Send It in a battle. Fearless Love leaps over to join in on the fight. Damien starts firing it, getting fired at by Dogman, who Fearless Love avenges by eliminating Dogman immediately, then getting back on the position. Just trying to find a high position, grabbing on the side of the wall. Oh, gets found by Z Lemon, who shoots him in the back just before Fearless Love can jump back into battle. Alpha Team with only 2 players left. Oh, and just like that, they revived every single player. Now the entire Alpha Team is up, except for Spyro, who's recently taken down. Damien also shot as they run out the front door. The zone getting smaller and smaller. Only Alpha Team members actually in the zone, except for Prophet, who seems to have enough health. The only Alpha Team members up are all out of the zone. It seems like there is no more zone. The zone is absolutely gone. And everybody is just fighting all those Bravo Team members. Picks up Fearless Love, shot with a rocket launcher. Amy Girl getting that health chipped away. It manages to survive just long enough to see the Alpha Team win. Wow. We might need to make it 4 teams. Another character, seriously. Whew. Man. All right, I think I'm gonna play. Hey, Damien, you want to go ahead and put me in a game? All right. Was that you calling all those dang care packages at the construction site? That was crazy. That was yeah. Yeah. Yep. Is who here? I mean, he's on the roster,
Teammate
but
down.
no, no, we're not gonna revive you. No, Damien has the room. I guess. Maybe he got disconnected. Yeah. All right, we got Kiwi. All right, so we already lost a player.
Supply drop deploying to Complex 76.
No, they're not even from the same hemisphere. Well, I have a feeling that he's from New Zealand. Can I guess? Is it because his name is Kiwi? Not the fruit, not the fruit, it's a bird. It's a bird.
Supply drop deploying to Armory.
No, 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 it's not the food. It's not the food kiwi. Yeah, no, no, I hear it too. Yeah. Yeah, you're weird, dude. But it sounds normal now. Now it sounds normal.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Here's a purple ump. Oh, he was sneaky last time. Who wants a gold SPR?
Supply drop deploying to Metropolis.
Where? On what thing? M60 in the rear. All right, we're split up, guys. Oh, zombie, here's a M60.
Teammate down.
Oh, damn. Oh, I got sniped for somebody on the tower. Somebody's on the tower. Kiwi, can you get me up?
Teammate down. Teammate down.
Red zone is now shrinking.
All right.
Teammate down.
Yeah, we gotta group up with these guys. Kiwi.
Teammate down.
I'm right here. Well, this is, yeah, don't go that way. To me, back to Metropolis. Well, just backwards is good. And now this way, and now towards me. Well, backwards because that was going to put you in a safe position.
Teammate down. Teammate down.
LT just is behind us. LT is right above you, zombie.
Teammate down. Teammate down. Teammate down.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds. Supply drop deploying to complex
Let's stay together though.
76.
I'm staying on zombie.
Teammate down.
All right, let's make the next zone now that we're all together. All right,
Battle zone
no
is
need
now
to go
shrinking.
high. I think I hear somebody over here. Yeah.
Teammate down. Teammate down.
Where? Or we could just win the game. Boom! Ooh. All right. All right. However many hours that was. Okay. I think, let's see, how much time? 2 hours. Yeah. Maybe I could have announced one more. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't feel like it, but, you know, I do have a lot going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it after this. So 2 hours is plenty for a stream. Everybody, thank you so much for checking out the Teacher Danny stream. If you want to promote positivity in the metaverse, hit me up, Teacher Danny.